Hello, everybody. um, how's everyone doing? Welcome. Hello, traders. All of that usual kind of stuff. I hope everyone's hanging in there today. Again, I keep saying that recently, but again, yeah, I do kind of hope everyone's hanging in there. But I guess we should probably start this stream by addressing Luna. Um, so I was going to do a video about this, and it was really just difficult to do because I wanted to make a video that kind of explained my thoughts on the situation. Um, Again, still holding a short position. Full disclosure on that, like I closed it yesterday during the stream that I did yesterday, or just before that stream that I did yesterday. But I'm holding one contract left, so I'm not really like making money out of this short position anymore. But it just goes to show what can happen. Okay, from technicals, and all of the signs were there that there was a high that had been put in, and everything that's happened since then. Obviously, this right here isn't a technical thing, but I mean, it's just it's just kind of an amazing trade, and it is one that's going to be remembered for a long time if you're on the right side of it. Like I know a lot of people watching this are. Happy days. Okay, we knew about these levels. We knew $118.50 up towards $119, $120, and there was like these 122 targets. We knew that that was an area in which this was probably going to put in a macro high, and I've said it so many times. So I know there's a lot of people in here that are probably quite happy, have been holding a short position, maybe not still holding that to this like at the moment, but again, that's kind of what we're about, is actually trading, sensible trading, and not getting caught up in all this shit, yeah? Because we're not getting caught up in this. I do not care. Um, I bought, I bought again a little bit of disclosure. I did just buy a tiny bit of Luna as it was coming down. I can see we're coming back up into it, but just before the stream, we were coming through that $1.69 level. So I was like, you know what, I'm just going to buy a little bit there. I've also got some buys down at $1. So if we hit $1, I'm going to buy some Luna. It's why not? Yeah. At this point, I may as well just throw in some money. I've made plenty of money on the way down, so I may as well just throw in some of that profit, just on the off chance that this does survive. Now, I I don't think, yeah, I don't think that this isn't anything new. Okay, this is the thing. This isn't anything new. It does not mean that it's some kind of Ponzi, it's some kind of scam. Maybe it is. I don't know the fundamentals to it. Um, but I mean, everything goes through 90% corrections. This isn't now insane. This is a lot more, obviously, than a 90% correction. But we saw things like Cardano went from $3 to 3 cents. XRP's done it loads of times. ETH was down at like during the last bear market, like $30 or something. And things go through this. So this is still potentially, it could, if it does survive, obviously it's going to be broken trust within the whole ecosystem. People aren't really wanting to go back into it. But as an asset, and this is the thing, like any asset is literally just a ticker. It's just letters that move by percentages, and that's the way you've got to be looking at these altcoins. Is if you think of them in that way, and you think Luna is no different to ETH, which is no different to Solana, which is no different to, we've got people talking about Tron. They're all the same. They're just tickers that move by percentages. As a trader, that's all you care about, and you trade the things that have potential for that move, and then you flip them and you go on to something else and you move something else. I mean, I get through altcoins more than other certain traders get through. I'm not going to say it. Um, but yeah, it's just I wanted to say something then, but I'm not going to say it. It's probably getting me cancelled. But that's the thing. You go through the altcoins that have the potential for the movement, and this is the thing. We were very fortunate to be able to catch this short, and now it's kind of crazy that we're talking about this now as it just collapsing. But the other thing I want to just mention on this is, like, I'm not gonna say, like, obviously if anyone's hurting from this, then I guess I'm sorry that it hurts, that it's painful, but learn your lesson, because like you're not going to go around what's the first thing that you, as a trader or an investor, no matter what kind of information you look at in the market, what's the very first thing that anybody says to you when you go into investing or into trading or anything like that? It doesn't matter how bad the information is. It doesn't matter if it's the biggest scammer, Carl the Moon, anyone like that who's talking about it. But what they always say, and one of the first things you'll ever learn as a trader or an investor, is do not put in more than you are willing to lose. So why is it that we're finding people here that are like losing so much money? When you learn to go to the toilet, when you potty train as a child, right? You don't, as a grown adult, go around pissing yourself. You've learned to do that. It's the very basics. And so I have sympathy for people who make bad trades. And yes, if you tried to long this off of the SFP at the lows and you've been caught and you've done things like that and you've tried to take long positions on the way down and you've maybe made a few silly trades and you've lost a bit of money that way, then fair enough, yeah? But if you're going all into one asset, it's just stupid. Like, I know it might get a bit of hate, but it's just really silly. And if that is someone, I don't think we'll have anyone watching that's like that. But if there is anyone watching that's just gone all in onto this one asset, then it's really, really silly. Like, that's the basics. If you can't get the basics right, then how are you gonna be able to continue to trade? But on the flip side, okay, it's just money. So if you have lost a lot of money from this, like, you've made it before, you can make it again. You can learn from this lesson. We've all had to go through things like this. I made a big mistake during the COVID crash. I've talked about this before. When we had the COVID crash, I had one account that I just tried to add margin to. I wasn't thinking, it was a crash. I thought I had enough to kind of weather the storm and get out of it and maybe not have the best position, but at least I can hold it. And I did blow up an account. I blew up an account during the COVID crash. That's not my only account. I lost money during it. I've made money before. I made it again. And that's the thing. So as a trader, as an investor, these things happen. And this is nothing new in crypto. This happened to so many things back in 2017. It's not surprising. What is surprising is that it's something that was, I guess, so well thought of within the community. Like, I had 4 coins in the top 10, right? But it's not surprising. This is crypto. So welcome to crypto. If there is anyone that's been hurt to this, then hurt by this, then yeah, just learn your lesson. Don't do it again. Like, you're not going to do it again, are you? If you've been stupid enough to, like, literally, this is like, it's like potty training, and now as a grown adult, you're pissing your pants in the public because it's just the complete basics that you've thrown out the window by going all into one asset and wrecking yourself. So, yeah. Anyway, I wanted to do that. I know normally I'm very sensitive about losses and things, but I just can't be on this occasion because, like, literally, yeah, maybe there's people that haven't watched this channel before. But if there is anyone that's watched this channel before and it's happening to them, I mean, I literally told you when I was shorting. I told you, like, in advance when I was going to take a short position. We said that it was likely going to be a macro high. We said all of these things. There were divergences building. Again, very simple stuff. And yeah, now we're down here. But now that that's out the way, I'm going to look at the chat quickly and we'll try and move on, and we'll go over some of the trades that we've been taking recently. We'll see how this $1.69 buy goes. I'm not expecting anything from it. I don't care. There've been a few occasions, and this is the thing I'm saying, there've been a few occasions where on the way down I've maybe gone, I could try and scalp this. A couple of them haven't worked out too well, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, it really doesn't matter. So enough about Luna. It's down 90% today. Oh my god, I didn't even realize the percentage that it was down. It's down 90% in one day. That's amazing. Yeah, right, okay. let's move on to Bitcoin, and we can start to have a look at Bitcoin. Okay, so we can just I need to clean this up a bit. We don't really need all those MPOCs on here. Let's just zoom in on this chart for a moment. Okay, and we can just start to go over some of the trades that we've been through and been over in the last few days, because Bitcoin, despite everything that's been going on, it's been out of the limelight. I mean, recently it's everyone's been talking about Bitcoin. It was Bitcoin that kind of started the crash, and now Luna's taken over. And because of that, Bitcoin has been trading pretty much perfectly. So there's been so many nice trades that we've had from this. This is just one that we've been looking at. This is what the one that I did update on yesterday that we were looking at, was just a simple market break of market structure. You're coming back in to test these lows, the reference of before you had that little bit of a spring, so into the selling climax where we did have volume. You've tested it once, you've tested it again. This was kind of coming down with because of Luna and everything again, maybe, but I'm looking for a little bit higher on this still. So these were levels that we were looking at yesterday that didn't get hit, but I think there's still a pretty good chance that we can come up and hit some of these levels through the course of the day. We do have to be aware that there is the whole CPI thing later. However, given everything that's going on at the moment in the market, are people really going to pay attention to that? Are people really going to pay attention to when that data comes out? Are we going to see that same correlation that we often see with the stock market? Or has this been something that's been like crypto's just taken back the limelight, I guess, in a way? Everyone's watching the Luna situation. People aren't so much going to be watching what the SPX is doing. So maybe there's an opportunity here that it can start to move away from that just New York opens, it does what the SPX does, which is what we've seen so much of recently. So as we've got 150 people in here, it'd be very nice to get 100 likes. I can't see how many likes we've got on the stream. We do have 150 people in here, so welcome everybody. If you are new to the channel, please do say hello. I apologize again if anyone was offended by my little rant about Luna, but I don't care. Yeah, I'm a professional, and if you're, and this is the game you're playing, and I'm not going to pretend that I'm the best trader in the world, but I am a professional. I do this for 8, 10, 12, 16 hours a day, and I know these things happen, and I'm very used to seeing this. So yeah, if you want to keep making the same mistakes, by all means, keep crying about it, keep complaining about it, keep saying that it's a Ponzi, it's a scam, it's all of these things, keep asking for your money back from Do Kwon, whatever his name is. But if you actually want to learn in this game, then take it as a lesson, and maybe just listen to some of the stuff that we're going over here, which is just sensible trading. You literally, it's a ticker and it moves by percentages, and that's all we care about. So yeah, let's have a little look in the chat. So do hit the like button. Do hit the like button. That'd be very nice. If Luna's back to $2, that's pretty cool. So that means that I am in profit now. So I mean, it's moving pretty quickly actually, the chat. I can't really see. What I'll do, I'll just go over. I'll go over some of the trades. Okay, so this is the one that we're looking at the moment. And the last time I updated you, we were looking at a couple of levels above. We did at the time have previous day value area high up here. I still think I've got this on here. I haven't actually changed my settings. I've got it labeled as previous day value area low. I'm such an idiot, but anyway, it is there. That was a level that we were looking at yesterday. Maybe not so much of an important level right now. However, it could just be a simple SFP of these highs. And then we could be looking at price kind of coming up, taking out these highs, a little bit of a retrace, and ultimately looking up towards that 33,550, 33,500 kind of area would be a pretty decent area if we can see a move up. It's already tested these lows during a period where everyone was panicking. It's held up quite well. So I think there's a fairly decent chance that we can get higher prices. Of course, I'm still open to it taking out these lows as well. The daily open is a really important thing. I mean, earlier on, I was saying that if we do lose the daily open, it does increase, well, obviously it does increase the probability that we're going to take out the lows, but given everything that had happened, given the fact that Europe was waking up to all of this stuff going on with Luna, I think a lot of people panicking out of the market, a lot of positions closing, but managing to hold support. So I'm feeling pretty good about Bitcoin. I do think that we could be heading higher throughout the day, and realistically I think 33,550 is the target that I'm looking for. If we can get through that, and we do start to go on something a little bit bigger, then of course we do have, I'm going to put this to 100 tick because we're very volatile at the moment, that 34, yeah, so you got, it's 33,500, 34,500, and then we're looking up towards that 37k, 36, 37k area. If we were to get some kind of pump, I don't think we're going to get that. I think the market's a bit too insane right now, and I don't think there's the correlation, or I don't think there's the momentum within like the stock market with there being a natural correlation that we're going to see something like that. But realistic targets, that 33,500 could look for scalp short positions, and that 34,500 is a pretty good one because you do have confluence with that NPOC, both volume and time point of control up at that point, and it does bring us back into a nice period where we did have some consolidation. So we'll see how it goes. There is obviously that daily level up there as well, but those are the kind of levels we're looking for. So what we've had over the past few days as well has been quite nice. So this obviously is just coming back into the test. That was a good opportunity for long positions. Yesterday's trading was amazing. So again, anyone who didn't catch yesterday's stream, it was really, really nice, the trades that we had yesterday. So I had taken a long position from here. This was before I went to bed, and then I didn't get into this trade off of the daily, but I was able to hold this long position. Didn't come through and hit any stops or anything like that. Was able to keep that long position, and then still holding at the moment that one because it's a bit more of a swing position that I would be happy to, well, I was kind of happy to scale into it. But we came up, okay, we had the really nice VWAP open drive setup where you take out the lows on the daily open, reclaim the daily open, come into VWAP, and then push it up until you got a spike of volume, and then you actually had an SFP of these highs. So a nice little short trade that you could take back down. Then yesterday's London trading room that we did, we were looking for the bounce off of the VWAP. That took us back up almost to the highs. So again, a really nice trade off of that. We were looking at basically from entry there, basically about a 3% move to the upside off of that little scalp long off of the VWAP. And then what we were saying is either we come up and we take these highs again and we hit previous day value area high, or if we do lose the VWAP at this point, then we're looking to take out these lows here, and we're looking to test back into here, which would just become a very simple Trident Quasimodo type of pattern. So what we did that ABCD, or 3 drives, that kind of thing, into test support, and now we've had a nice bounce off of that. So we had that nice bounce, we tested it again. This obviously all happening during the Asia session, so not a lot of volume there. Europe wakes up, panics a little bit, gets back into the same level, and now we're looking for this move to continue. So it's been very, very nice to trade. So yeah, at the moment, long. I'm in a long position. It's still this one. Okay, it's still this one. And as we've come in and tested this region, then I'm basically there's been opportunities to take profit, knowing that this is likely to be a range. But still in that long position, and your validation is the lows. So obviously if you do come and take the lows and you reclaim quickly, I'm not going to be setting a hard stop loss on this, but if that is basically my invalidation, if we start to grind down through that, then I would get out of that long position and I would look for lower prices, which is basically going down towards about 26, 27k. Anything else I need to go over? I don't think so. So I'm still looking for upside. I've said that. I've also taken a trade on Ethereum this morning. So I did update on the Discord, I did update in the altcoins TA section. I did take a long on Ethereum, which has worked out really nicely. So I can just cover that one very quickly. So at the moment from this was off the monthly level, up 8%. It's so nice. You can there's so much noise going on in the market, but everything else apart from Luna is just moving as normal, and it's just trading as normal. So don't panic, keep trading. Nothing else is being affected by this. Like literally nothing else is being affected by what's going on with Luna. Okay, maybe people talking about Tron in the chat, I don't know, maybe that's dumping as well. I really don't care. That's like an old 2017 coin that's been dead for ages, so yeah, I don't care. But everything else, trading as normal, and this is the reason. Okay, so the reason why I was looking for the long on Ethereum, and again, we spoke about this yesterday, there's the monthly level. Okay, we do have the monthly level here, and we do have the value area low. Now, ideally, I was looking for it to take out the lows and to come down a little bit further, but it doesn't look like we're going to get more downside yet. It does look like we're going to be testing a little bit higher before we can be looking at taking out the lows. I don't think a macro low is in yet. I do think that Bitcoin and altcoins do end up taking out their lows at some point. I don't think we've hit a macro low, but I do think we go and have a little bit of a bounce, a little bit of a relief rally, just given everything that's going on right now. So for Ethereum, long position off of the monthly, 2,274. Okay, and also is the value area low of our big range. So this is going all the way back into last summer. Okay, so this is the big range that we've been in. Nice little deviation at the highs there, and now we're back into this value area low. If we were to fall down below it, then obviously we'd be looking at this kind of 1,890, 1,785 region as other support, because this is basically where Bitcoin's at, and Ethereum's just slightly outperforming at the moment. So that's pretty nice. That's a nice trade so far. And it's the same thing. Okay, so you got the same thing going on here. You had a downtrend, down, 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 change market structure. What are you doing? You're coming back into basically test important support. So this is where you slowed down the selling. You got some nice volume coming in at this low, and now you're just testing it again, and you would expect continuation and a bit of a bounce off of that. I don't trade Ethereum too much, so I don't really have like set targets from this, but I think if we're going to look basically at this down move, you'd have to look at this region here as being resistance. So basically you're looking at 2,540. You're coming back into that little point of control that will be from this range. So the last time we had any kind of consolidation rather than just pure downtrend, this is extending right, then you'd be looking at this kind of range here. I think realistically you've taken liquidity, you've got these little highs, but yeah, 2,520, 2,540 type of region would be quite nice. Again, I've not really set targets. I just liked the look of what this was doing here. Took a long position and had a nice bounce. So yeah, Ethereum's pretty good. Anything else? Dot. So Dot. What was I saying the other day? How I really wish I'd taken the trade at $10,365, because that would be the SFP of this low from all the way back last July again. So we're looking back to last summer like we are with Ethereum. I really wanted to take that trade. It would have given, I think, 20% bounce. We've now taken out that low, and once again I haven't taken the trade. So maybe actually I probably haven't missed it. This is quite nice. I'm considering taking a trade here on Dot. So this is something else that I did want to get into. I do think Dot is, I think Dot looks quite nice. Obviously, DeFi is probably not where people want to be right now. I'd have to have a look at like Solana and see how that's doing, but Dot's pulling back nicely. It could maybe give a little bit of a trade here. We'll see how this goes. You have a bit of divergence forming at these lows here. You had some nice volume coming in at that low, so we are back now. It does look like we're back into like the 786 or something off of this. So I mean, there could be a trade right now on Dot. There could be a trade right now on Dot. I will consider in a moment whether I do want to take it, but because we've taken out like macro lows, we've then SFP'd them, and now we're coming back into a nice level. where it's golden pocket. You know, it's going a little bit deeper. That looks deeper from like a, don't know why. But yeah, there's a half decent opportunity here on dot. With basically invalidation at these lows. It's still pulling back. I mean, I'm not going to take this trade now. What I will do is if I feel it's going to run away from me, then I might jump in. And I'm also going to put an alert down here. So I think right now during the stream, I'm not going to be taking any trades. But if we can kind of hold around here and we do start to do some choppy stuff, then I might look to get in. So I am going to place a little alert if it can get a bit of a reaction here. Otherwise, you're looking at bleeding out and taking out the lows once again, which could actually demonstrate a pretty good trade for another opportunity there. Yeah. Let's go for the other amazing short. I know 000 in brackets. Look at Luna. Look at Luna, please. Jim Moon, Luna. Everyone's talking about Luna. I've already spoken about Luna. I spoke about Luna for about 15 minutes at the start of this stream, and I just ranted on about it. So if you do want to know what my thoughts are about Luna, just rewind the stream. Yeah. My thoughts on what do you want to know about Luna, right? I've spoken about it. Let's talk about Ape. I will of course end the video on Luna as well, but let's talk about Ape as well. Like, I mean, actually, there's nothing to talk about on Ape. We've got like the two best shorts in the whole of crypto, and we're still holding them. I mean, I'm only holding one contract on Luna, but look at that, like 75% down, short on Ape, and Luna 99.9999999% down short. So I'm very happy. We've literally have the two best short positions in crypto. I think is there a better short position out there than Ape or Luna? And is there a better entry than $27.69 and 1800? What is it? What was it on Luna? I can't remember. 118.5. I was thinking like 18.5. That was too low. 118.5 on Luna. So, yeah. And if anyone, also, yeah, actually, I'm gonna bring up the browser. So, is this too soon for anyone still? Because this is the thing. We have just completely ran the show on Luna. Like, obviously we haven't. Like, I'm not gonna do a kind of we're the big market makers and we're making all these things happen and all of that kind of nonsense. But we have, from a technical perspective, been running the show. So we were long Luna when it broke the all-time high. We shorted it after it broke the all-time high. We went long again. We've been trading every single move for a while. It was a really nice asset to trade, and then we were done with it. Took that short position, done with it. Macro high, pretty much. That's it. And then we weren't really talking about it anymore. But we have this short position from $118.5, $4,668, and that was when price was. I need to take another screenshot while it's low, because obviously I'm not holding a big amount of this anymore. However, I do want to get a little screenshot of this one once again on here, and I'm going to do this like a non-leverage screenshot because there we go, save image. 118.5% Luna short. Oh, you can't see it. There it is on my phone. 118.5, down 98.53%, current price $1.60, live on my phone. I mean, it's only a contract left, but still, it's fun. And actually the little long position as well is, well, probably not working out if it's $1.60, but anyway, there it is. It is the Christ Redeemer. That's me. There's all the little bag holders crying down in the city below, and this is what Luna did. You have a nice, climbed a big old mountain, and then it just fell off the top of it straight down. And now here's all the little bag holders below. Sorry, I don't. I'm not going to. Here's a on a lighter note. Here's my dog Luna when she was 14 weeks old. So this is a better Luna. Here's a Luna to make you happy. So there we go. Anyway, if there is anyone that's new to the stream, we do have 186. We do have 186 people watching who probably a large percentage probably really hate me right now. But if you are new and if you have made mistakes during this whole scenario, this whole fiasco, whatever you want to call it, and yeah, you've got a choice, I guess, haven't you? If you really want to learn to trade, we're a group of professional traders. I don't really sound it, do I? But I am a professional trader. Not like institutional money professional trader, but it is my job. I trade. I look at the charts for the majority of every day. We're putting in hours and hours and hours of work every day, and we're the people that you're playing against. So if you are new to crypto, you're playing against us. We have these short positions. We kind of know what we're talking about, although we don't really sound sometimes like we do. I am just chatting shit a lot of the time, but we do know what we're talking about. We do make good trades. And yeah, I guess as someone who may be newer, to the market, if you do want to kind of learn from people who are maybe more experienced, who have gone through this pain before, do check out tauruscrypto.com. This is our community. We do have a free section within the Discord community. It's pretty friendly. We're not going to kind of jump on anyone who's lost money and make fun of anyone within the community. That's not what we're about. We're pretty serious. I don't like it when people lose money. But we do also have the Taurus crew. So if there is anyone in here that is looking to learn to trade a little bit more sensibly with good risk management in place, realistic expectations, like it's not a get rich quick scheme. None of this is. It's realistic expectations. We do have the Taurus crew. You can join the Discord and you can kind of see the testimonials and the comments that people have been making about the crew. We put a lot of hard work in, so I'm fairly happy to show this. I'm not really someone that likes to market what we do, but what we do on the here, again, in just over 1.5 hours time, we are doing a live trading room. So we're doing the live trading room for the New York Open. One of our coaches, Luxury, did a nice run through of the price action this morning. We've got thousands of hours worth of educational content, and we've got a ton of other stuff as well. So if you are new to the stream and you are interested in that, learning from people who don't just, at the first sign of volatility, we don't just run away. If we make mistakes, we talk about them openly. We made a mistake on ICP down during the last dump, and we lost out as a bit of a community during some altcoins. On this occasion, we were very, very right though. So we just trade this in a realistic way. We work really hard. We have a really good community. So if you are interested in that, then please do take a look and have a look at it. Maybe not the best thing to say if there's a load of people that have just lost a lot of money though, but it's there. Check it out. Join the free Discord community if you would like to, and I'll get back to the charts now. So yeah. We're back onto Luna. I didn't realize I put the chart back onto Luna. So Luna now $1.43.5. Are we going to see it hit $1? I would love to see it hit $1 during $1.420. That would have hit another one of my limit orders. I've just put the meme numbers in there. I've got $1. I think I put $1.420, or was it four? I think no, it might have just been 420. I think I might have bought some at $4.20 at some point. I can't remember. I've just been silly orders that I can just post screenshots of if I want. Let's see if it can hit $1. Let's see if we can hit $1 during the stream. Let's add an alert. Let's move it to $1. Let's click save and let's see if this does happen before we finish the stream. Ben down, not gonna lie, Cruise seems like a freaking good investment. You need to make an ad. Yeah, I'm not very good at that though. Maybe I'm probably gonna do another like here's my apartment video. That kind of showy video the weekend because I'm changing location again. So I'm still staying here in Dubai. But I got a little bit bored of the apartment I'm in, and I made the mistake of like booking for the whole time here. Like it's really nice. It's starting to feel like basically like this is like a little home for me. But and there's a lot that goes on in downtown Dubai. There's a lot that goes on around Business Bay. It's a nice part of the city to be in. But I wanted to experience being over in the Marina, JBR kind of area as well, which is a bit more vibey, a bit more touristy. So I've actually got a second apartment. um, like it's weird. Like I have a second apartment now in Dubai, even though I'm just basically here, just enjoying myself, and it's on like the 145th floor, not 145th floor. That was really, no 45th floor, overlooking the marina. So I'm very excited about that. I'll do a little video when I'm there. Still renting this place at the same time, so I'll be like back and forth between the two. But yeah, I'm getting a second little apartment because I got bored, and the Lunar Short kind of paid for it. So sorry, sorry anyone who's been wrecked on Luna, but that might be your liquidation that might have paid for that apartment. Um, that's it. That's trading. That's trading. So yeah, I'll show you the other apartment when I get there. I'll do another little room tour like I did on YouTube the other day. I'm not buying apartments. I'm renting them. I'm not that rich. Don't worry. It's so weird like doing this. Big man Luke here with his two apartments and two pairs of earpods and two pairs of Ray Bans. Um, right. Okay. What should we say? Why is it every time this happens? Every time this happens, doesn't it? Like, how long have I been streaming for? I've been streaming for 40 minutes. The time now. So I started streaming here and Bitcoin's moved here. Look, literally, we've had all this volatility today, and then I start streaming and it just stops. It's every single time I do it, it just stops moving. It's so crazy. I need to get off the computer. I need to stop streaming and I need to start trading again because it does feel like me and the other members within the crew are like literally the only people trading this because it's doing everything we want it to do. Um, but it kind of feels like we're the only people trading this because it only moves when we're actually trading. It doesn't move when we're doing a live stream. I don't know. I don't know. Um, Shiva, Luke, how was the party yesterday? It was interesting. It was very, very interesting. I will say that yeah, it was very, very interesting. So it was a little crypto meetup, and everyone was pretty panicked. So Low's close. I mean, people were like really kind of, oh, I lost all my money. Why did I invest it into crypto? Oh, blah, 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 blah. Like real life people talking about that in a place where crypto is pretty like openly discussed and a lot of people here are into it. And people weren't very happy. So I think the low is close, or at least at like a local low. Uh, yeah, people are pretty fed up. I'm not. I'm happy. I was there. Like I'm kind of happy. Join the crew. Uh, yeah. All right. Yeah. Is there any more questions people have? Um. Yeah. Actually, MB makes a good point. Um. The people who I do feel for, like obviously not not, I don't feel for the people who have thrown all their money into Anchor Protocol or whatever and like taken out loans in order to get it for 20% APY. Like, why would you do 20% APY? What's the point? You can make that in like an hour on trading. Um, so I don't really feel for those kind of people so much because you shouldn't be over leveraged. You shouldn't be over, like risking too much. You shouldn't be going into stupid trades. This is the other thing we've been talking about with altcoins, isn't it? Um, like there's been so many occasions recently where people have been like, "Oh, I'm going to buy this dip. Oh, I'm going to buy this dip. Oh, I'm going to buy this dip. Oh, I'm going to buy this dip." I'm like, well, why? Like, it's in a downtrend. Just wait for it to show like it's alive, because not much is. So yeah, not really feeling for those people. I'm sorry. That's part of the way of the life of a trader. I've been through that, so I didn't. Sympathy wasn't helping me at the time. Like, hard truths helped me, and actually learning like from the mistakes I was making helped me. So if you've made mistakes, then learn. But yeah, I think the fundamentalists who don't trade but have been coding and developing things on the Terra network, yeah, there's probably livelihoods that have been lost there. So I do feel for them, but it's crypto and they should have some kind of understanding of what they're getting into as well. Because I mean, people code for Ethereum, and Ethereum projects have rug pulled, and people code on Bitcoin, and Bitcoin's gone through 80-90% corrections again. So, but yeah. Anyway, we're not going to hit. I'd love it to hit $1, but we're not going to hit $1, are we? Are we going to hit $1? Are we going to get it done? We do have a trading room in 1.5 hours, so we may hit $1 by the time we do the trading room. But we're not going to hit $1 during the stream because I am going to wrap it up. So, thank you very, very much, everyone, for watching. All 238 of you. Wow, that's quite a lot of people. People are really watching these videos, these streams. I don't know if they're all real people. I can't see how many likes we've got, but please do. JF. Okay, JF, you don't have to keep posting that. I've seen your comment now. Where was I? Somewhere. I don't know where I was. Yeah, but thank you very much for watching. Please do hit the like button. Please do subscribe if you have not subscribed already. Hit the bell so you're notified when we do go live. And again, I'm going to show it one more time. Please do check out tauruscrypto.com, which is just here. There's a website, okay? tauruscrypto.com. Join the Discord. You can join the Discord up here. You can follow our Twitter. You can follow our YouTube. It's all up here. You can learn about the crew. You can join in the trading rooms by buying the membership to the crew. And if you do get membership to the crew, then you can join our trading rooms. We'll be live trading some stuff later. You've got educational content that you can trade. You've got all of this interesting stuff. And yeah, it will help you if you've made mistakes, or at least I hope it will help you. Some people are beyond help, clearly, but I'm sure it will help most of you. And yeah, thank you very much once again for watching. I hope, yeah, have a good day. And if you're feeling bad, just step away. There'll be better times ahead. Bye, everyone. Bye, bye, bye.